Have you ever wondered why one person can completely change your world? Why your heart races when they text? Why you can't stop thinking about them? Why even hearing their name makes you smile? Love feels magical, but according to psychology and neuroscience, it's actually one of the most powerful chemical reactions your brain can experience. Scientists have spent decades studying what happens inside our minds when we fall in love. The results are astonishing. Love changes the brain. It changes your decisions. It changes your memory. It changes your priorities. It can even change your personality. Some researchers compare romantic love to an addiction. Others believe it's an evolutionary survival mechanism that has helped humans survive for thousands of years. But here's something even more fascinating. You don't actually choose who you fall in love with. At least, not as much as you think. Your subconscious mind is making thousands of decisions long before your conscious brain realizes what's happening. Today, we're going to explore the hidden psychology behind falling in love. By the end of this video, you'll understand why love feels so powerful, why heartbreak hurts so much, and why some people seem impossible to forget. Let's begin. Imagine walking into a crowded room filled with hundreds of strangers. Most people become background noise. But suddenly, one person catches your attention. Maybe it's their smile. Maybe it's the way they laugh. Maybe it's something you can't even explain. Psychologists call this selective attention. Your brain filters millions of pieces of information every second. Yet somehow, it decides that one person deserves special attention. Why? Because attraction begins unconsciously. Before you even say hello, your brain is already evaluating countless signals. Facial symmetry, voice tone, eye contact, body language, confidence, kindness, similarity, even smell. Within seconds, your subconscious creates an impression that can shape everything that follows. Most people believe love starts with the heart, but neuroscience tells a different story. Love starts in the brain. When you first meet someone you're attracted to, your brain releases an extraordinary mix of chemicals. The first is dopamine, often called the reward chemical. Dopamine creates excitement, curiosity, motivation. It makes you want more. It's the same brain system activated by gambling, delicious food, and achieving goals. That's why seeing someone you love can feel almost intoxicating. Next comes norepinephrine. This hormone speeds up your heartbeat. Your palms become sweaty. Your stomach feels full of butterflies. You struggle to sleep. You replay conversations over and over. Everything suddenly feels more exciting. Then there's serotonin. Interestingly, serotonin levels often decrease during early romantic love. Researchers discovered that people newly in love often show brain activity similar to people experiencing obsessive thoughts. That's why it's nearly impossible to stop thinking about someone. Your brain literally becomes obsessed. This isn't weakness. It's biology. Everyone knows the feeling. You're about to see someone special. Suddenly, your stomach flips. Your heart races. Your hands become cold. Your breathing changes. Most people call these butterflies. But what's really happening? Your brain has activated the sympathetic nervous system. This is the same system involved in excitement and fear. Love and fear actually activate many of the same physical responses. That's why first dates can feel terrifying. Your body cannot always distinguish excitement from anxiety. Both increase adrenaline. Both increase heart rate. Both sharpen attention. This is why roller coaster rides, scary movies, and adventurous activities often increase romantic attraction. Psychologists call this misattribution of arousal. People sometimes mistake excitement caused by the environment for attraction toward another person. Your brain connects the feelings together. Love isn't always logical. Sometimes it's simply association. Movies often tell us opposites attract. Psychology says something different. Although differences create excitement, long-term attraction usually grows between people who share similar values, similar beliefs, similar lifestyles, similar goals, similar humor. This is called the similarity effect. Our brains naturally trust people who remind us of ourselves. Similarity creates comfort. Comfort builds trust. Trust creates emotional safety. And emotional safety is one of the strongest foundations for love. Of course, differences still matter. Someone may introduce you to new experiences, challenge your thinking, expand your worldview. But beneath those differences, successful couples usually share important core values. Have you noticed something strange? People often become more attractive when we don't know everything about them. The human brain loves solving puzzles. Uncertainty creates curiosity. Curiosity creates attention. Attention strengthens attraction. Psychologists call this the uncertainty principle in attraction. When someone is slightly unpredictable, not impossible to understand, just a little mysterious, your brain keeps searching for answers. You think about them longer. You imagine conversations. You replay memories. Your imagination fills in the gaps. Sometimes, the version of someone inside your mind becomes even more attractive than reality. This is why early love often feels magical. We're not only falling for who they are, we're also falling for who we imagine they could be. Chemicals explain attraction, but they don't explain lasting love. Real love eventually becomes a choice. The butterflies fade. The excitement settles. Daily life replaces fantasy. This is where many relationships end, because people mistake the end of infatuation for the end of love. Psychologists know something different. Infatuation is temporary. Attachment is deeper. Healthy love grows after the excitement slows down. It's built through trust, respect, communication, shared experiences, forgiveness, and commitment. The strongest relationships aren't the ones that stay exciting forever. They're the ones that become emotionally safe. So now we know that falling in love isn't random. It's a remarkable combination of biology, psychology, memory, emotion, and subconscious decision-making. But one question remains. Why do we become attracted to one specific person while ignoring hundreds of others? Is beauty really the answer? Or is something much deeper happening beneath the surface? In the next chapter, we'll uncover the hidden psychology of attraction and the surprising reasons we choose the people we fall in love with. Stay with us. The story is only beginning.